Happy Friday evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Atari Man Plays His Atari Collection. This is episode 10, and I'm 2 weeks in now, and I've been doing some figuring. And just to get through the Atari published games, the ones that Atari put out themselves, I think it's going to take about 6 weeks. And then after that, I don't know. I have 128 or so Atari games that are just from Atari, and then all the rest of my collection is from other vendors, but some of them are copies, so we won't play them all. We'll just play the games that are unique and original. If there's a variation that has a slight twist in it, we may play that just to see the twist, but overall, I'm just going to cover unique games in this. I will mention if there are games out there that I'm skipping, maybe I'll do a little rolling credits to show all the games that they have, that I have, and we'll proceed that way. But end of week 2, it's been good. It's been a lot of work, but I think I'm getting better at it. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I got my audio all figured out, and let's just see how today goes. So tonight I have 3 games. I have Circus Atari, I have Superman, and I have the granddaddy of them all, Space Invaders. Suffice to say, I'm not really good at really any of them. I didn't really have them as a kid, but we'll get a little bit into my history with these games. So first I'll put in Circus Atari so you can see what it looks like. It's a fairly simple game. And I will turn off the static. And so that's how Circus Atari looks. It's basically a simple game. It's kind of similar to Breakout. The blocks at the top represent balloons. But let me get into the history here. Let me see what my notes say. So Circus Atari was released in 1978. It uses the paddle controller. I never really played this as a kid, but I think a friend had it though. I remember seeing it as a kid, and not just in a commercial. I do remember seeing the game. So the gist of the game is you bounce on a seesaw and take out the moving balloons at the top of the screen. It can be played by 1 or 2 players. In some games, the balloons regenerate after a row has been cleared. In other games, you bounce through. In some games, there's walls to block you, I guess. VGR ratings for this game. The graphics are rated 3, which is decent graphics, and the playability is 5 for irresistible. I don't know how much I agree with the irresistible. I played it a little bit, and it's fun, it's interesting, but I don't control the teeter-totter position well enough to always catch the clown that's bouncing, so he splats quite a bit. My score isn't very high, but you'll see when I play. And so I will play just a few games in this. It's not super exciting, and I'm not super good at it, so it probably isn't going to be that fun to watch it. But you'll see how the game works. So this is game 1, which is on the left, and the number of players is 1. So we'll go with that. I'm going to put my headphones on so I can hear. And the sounds aren't really that important in the games, but it's nice to hear them. So to launch the clown, you just push the button on your controller. You see what I'm saying about it? They don't really bounce that high. And there's nothing I could do about it. He was going to splat because I was all the way up against the side, and he didn't do anything. So I got 7 points for the bounces. I didn't pop any balloons, so I didn't get any points for that. Ugh. Got stuck on the wall. I turned it too far, and then I turned it back. But I got some balloons there, so that's a little better. Ah, a little better there. Oh, see, that's when it bounces back quick. You have to have lightning quick reflexes, and I do not. Oh, I was thought I was on the edge. So that's game one. It's pretty simple. I got 272 points. Not the best, but not my worst game by far. So game two has the blocks that are the barriers. So the pink barriers are at the bottom of the screen there. So we'll see how that goes. See, and it hit the barrier there, and it bounced right down real fast. And see, there the barriers are helping. I was not paying attention though. The barriers helped me because I bounced down, I hit it, and then I bounced back up. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, I'm trying to get him on the very edge, and it's a very subtle little difference. So that was game two. Like I said, we'll go through this game quickly because there's not really a lot of it. So game three is the one they called breakout. So that's the one where you go up and hit the top and then go back down, I think, or break through. This game is easier for beginners. See there, I just basically bounced 6 times and nothing I could do there. It was behind my head, but I know what happened. See, I'm trying to hit on the edge. I'm going to try this one again. I'm trying to hit it on the edge to shoot them up high enough to hit the... Not paying attention. Got a few points, though. When they start hitting the wall, that's... I've not played it a lot, so that's really what messes me up. I don't know where they're going to come out. I knew he was a splatter. Oh. And the other thing is, if you're not looking at your seesaw, you don't realize which side you need to have the clown bounce on. So, I don't know if you've recognized, a couple times I had it splat right on where the clown currently was, and that's because I think that it's tilted one way and it's actually tilted another. Ooh, that was bad. Okay, so that's it for that one. I'll switch to the next one, game four. So this one is the same, but it has the barriers, so maybe the barriers will help me like they did in game two. Yeah, look at that. Oh. See there on the launch, I think he hit the barrier. Yeah. Ugh. Terrible. Oh, that's that game. The barriers did help me. I don't know how much, but they did help me. All right, so game five. I don't recall what game five. They should have something. Oh, that was terrible. I was just trying to hit the end, and I moved too fast. Oof. Oh, I thought I was there. Oh, I messed that up. Well, and that's that. And the game 6 is the 2-player. Game 6 had a 2 and 1 player. Let's go to game 6. 6. 7 and 8 were the 2. Oh, this has the barriers. Oh, it hit, it bounced, it ricocheted. Oh, no. I'm terrible. I'm going to get like 6 points. Oh, my goodness. Well, I got 8 points. I beat my expectation, right? That's it. So that's Circus Atari. Like I said, it's not the most exciting game, but you know, at the time, it was entertaining. So now I have to switch out the controllers because the remaining 2 games use the joystick. So I will unplug the paddles, get them out of the way. Throw them over here. Oops. And this stuff, I mean, I was talking to somebody the other day, and it's like, it's almost like Fisher Price built this stuff because it's so durable. You know, to last this long, it needed to be. And it really is a testament to how well they built it, because this stuff has been misused and abused, and it's still out here and it still works. You know, I mean, I know as a kid we did not treat it gently, and had we known how much our parents had spent on it, we probably would have been a little more gentle with it. You know, how much of their disposable income they threw at us kids, but you know, we didn't care. We just wanted to play video games and would throw controllers at each other and all that stuff. So, okay, everything's hooked up. Superman in. This is Superman. So, a little bit of history about this game before I go through the instructions. So Superman was released in 1979. It uses the joystick. My best friend had this game and he loved it. The object was to repair a bridge destroyed by Lex Luthor, arrest him and the bad guys, all the bad guys, and change back into Clark Kent and go to work in the least time possible. Can't get any more American than that, right? Save the world and then go back to work and don't tell anybody about it. This game is meant to be a single-player game, but there is a 2-player mode. 1 player controls the left and right, and player 2 controls the up and down. I bet this led to a lot of fights among kids. The game would also pause if you hit the select switch while you were playing the game, and I think there's like a little diddling. You know, we'll see. We'll try it out. And you know, the 3 Superman powers that are represented in the game are strength, because you carry the bridge pieces, and you can also grab a helicopter. X-ray vision, so you can see forward, backward, left, and right one screen if you push the button. And flight, because he flies. But you can hit kryptonite in the game. There is kryptonite, and if you hit kryptonite, you have to find Lois Lane and kiss her to get your powers back. VGR ratings for this game, the graphics are rated 3 with decent graphics, and the playability is 3, worth playing. I think my best friend from childhood would disagree with that. He spent a lot of time playing this game. So yeah, so it's very familiar to me. Okay, so I will reset the game. And there, I'm changing back into Clark Kent. I'm going to work as usual. Oh, the bridge blew up. Oh, Lex Luthor. Oh, a bunch of bad guys. Oh. And then Lois Lane in the helicopter. No, that's Lex Luthor again. There's Lois Lane in the helicopter. So, this is a job for Superman. Da, 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 da. So, I know for a fact that... Oh, I didn't plug the controller in good enough. I know that too, because I didn't earlier when I was playing it. That's the problem with having to switch over your equipment. There's Lois Lane. So down works, but up doesn't. I'm going to unplug it and replug it back in. Sorry about this. Ah, the joys of old Atari equipment. No, I just said it was durable, but I think all it is my contacts are dirty. I think I just need to clean. I switched back to my older controller. The one I had yesterday was really nice. It was really snappy and really worked well. So that's a part of the bridge. My up doesn't work still. It was working earlier. I apologize. I'll leave it in this position for now until I get the up to work. I'll try the old trick. Get a little spit in there. Make the contacts connect. Well, no, this is a bit of embarrassment. Maybe it's the cord. And I already put the other controllers in storage. See, I can fly if I just fly down. That would make the game a little interesting, a little more difficult. This is frustrating me. So there, Lois Lane kissed me. So there, the kryptonite hit me. I am going to step away, I think. Whoop. Yeah. I might start this all over since it's been such a nightmare for me. Okay. We're working. So I'm going to reset the game. I'm going to start this over for my recording. So here we have Superman. We're back at the game. I'll reset it and get going. So first we have to turn into Clark Kent. We have to go off to work. The timer has already started, so it blew up. There's Lex Luthor. There's the henchmen. Oh, the bad guys. I'm going to get them all. Oh, but I can't get across the river. Oh, no. There's Lois Lane. Oh, I'm going to... There's Lex Luthor and the bad guys again. This looks like a job for Superman. So I'm going to get in the phone booth. And then I'm going to fly. So when I was playing this earlier, kind of the point of the game is... Whoops. Is to catch the bad guys first. Now we're in the subway. There's kryptonite. Oh, there's a bad guy down here. Okay, so I got one of them. So here I'm going to fly him to jail. The more you play this, the more you recognize where you are in the map and the direction you need to be going. So he's in jail, so one of the markers disappeared. So now we're off to find some more bad guys. Let's go down here. Go in the subway. So now I got Lois Lane with me. There was the helicopter. Oh, I'm in the Daily Planet. Oh, there's a bad guy. I didn't get him. There's a piece of the bridge. Oh, there's a bad guy. Oh, I put him down. Put him right in the jail. A marker disappeared. Oh, there's a bad guy right there. Another marker disappeared. So there's a piece of the bridge. But you don't really need to put the bridge back together until the bad guys go away. The helicopter carries parts of the bridge too. There's another bad guy. Oops. There was another bad guy. Oh, I went in the sewer. Or the subway. Playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Lois Lane. Oh. Oh no, I dropped him. So, another guy in jail. So the other guy was going out of the subway over here. I think it was one more screen over and maybe one more. No, he's gone. He gone. Daily Planet. Let's go in the subway. Lois Lane. Oh, there's Lex Luthor. Got him. So I'm going to take him to jail now. I think he's the big block. Piece of the bridge. Helicopter. Kryptonite. Piece of the bridge. And jail. So yeah, he's the big brick. So I got one more henchman. One more bad guy. There he was. Yeah. So all the bad guys are away. So now I believe I can begin repairing the bridge. Daily Planet. Oops. Helicopter and a piece of the bridge. Lois Lane. Kryptonite. Oh, Kryptonite. Jail. Subway that I accidentally flew into. And I don't know if you need to put it over the water. My buddy always did, so I'm going to do that. Okay, so now we use X-ray vision. So up is the subway, down is Lois Lane, left is the jail, right is purple. That kryptonite's gonna get me. I knew it. Don't want to go in that subway. See the helicopter carrying a piece of the bridge, and that's the piece I think I put down already. And the bridge is this way. I screwed up. No, he didn't carry the piece I made. So let's see if my buddy was right with... Almost 7 minutes gone. Ugh. Lois Lane in their chopper. Why am I keep going through the dang subway? Now I don't know where the last piece went. They were all right there. My dumbass. Ugh. Alright, time for some X-ray. It must be in the subway. Maybe it's where the bridge is, but just the wrong way. Is it behind my head? No. Okay, there's piece 2. I'm taking way too long. I had this solved like 3 minutes ago. I'm sorry, everybody. There it is. See, because you don't have a way to interact with stuff, it's just based on your position on the screen. Flying gets you there faster. See ya, Lois. Thanks for the sugar. I'm frustrated. I lost this piece like 3 times now. And I just keep going into these stupid subways. You think at some point it would just put the dang thing... Oh, there it is. Ugh. So I know where it is. It's in the Daily Planet. Oh my god. Just carry you with me. But by being on the edge of the screen, it screws me because it's hard for me to get it. because it treats the Daily Planet like it's a subway. Oh, and it's taken away a piece now. Oh, the Daily Planet's on the other side of the bridge. Carry Lois Lane around, please, not pieces of the bridge. I took the long way home. I screwed myself up there. Ugh. I'm gonna solve this. I solved it earlier. It really wasn't that hard. Now, we saw earlier. Damn it. Now I need to find the Daily Planet again. And see if I can get that thing to work properly. Son of a... I don't know how I'm going to get that thing. That kryptonite is either stuck on the helicopter or the fastest kryptonite in the game. Ah, it's up ahead. See, that's the thing about the flying in this game. I think I'm going to give up. We've been quicker at this point to start over. Ugh. Alright, so down from there. and over from there. See, but you can't pick it up by walking. And you can't walk back. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I think this game is stuck. So that's all I'm going to give Superman. I think I'm going to edit a lot of that out for the video because it's pretty boring. But that's the problem with these games is they're so simple that, you know, you can get something stuck in part of the screen. You know, when I was playing Adventure, I relied on the bat when things were stuck to basically collect it up and bring it to me almost. So the last game of the night is the granddaddy, Space Invaders. This is the reason a lot of people bought the Atari 2600. And I know this was one of the first games my parents bought us. My dad loved Space Invaders. So it was one of the first games that we had. We had Missile Command, Asteroids, Basic Programming, and Space Invaders. Those are the first 4 games my parents bought us. They followed up with Warlords. I mentioned that the other night when I played Warlords. But this was one my dad loved. I wasn't really good at it as a kid. I really still struggle with it a little bit because it's all about, you know, timing and figuring it out. I figured out a little more how to clear a screen. I cleared a screen earlier. I don't know if I will tonight, but we'll get into the history of this game now. So Space Invaders was released in 1980, and I believe we got our Atari in 81. So it wasn't brand new when we got it, but it was new enough. It uses a joystick, and from you know my history with this game is, what can I say? It's basically the granddaddy of Atari. I believe this actually made the Atari the success that it was because everyone had to have this game at the time that it came out. It was very similar to the arcade. It wasn't the same as the arcade, but it was good enough, and everyone had it. And basically, this game is you know, fight back the invading aliens. You know what else do you need? You move left and right across the bottom of the screen, and they advance down. The game is over when either a Space Invader lands or you've used up all your lives. The fewer aliens there are, the faster they move, and I think it's every trip left and right. You know, certain number of terms or a certain number of advances, it speeds them up. It actually does cause a little bit of stress, and you know, in a kid it was really stressful because the last ones, they go really fast. This game is available for 1 or 2 players, and there's over 100 variations. So I'm just gonna play basic Space Invaders, what we played as kids. We didn't really advance through it. We just turned it on and played it. VGR ratings for this game: the graphics are 3, which is decent graphics, and the playability, excuse me, is 4 for fun. So here you see the game board. You see the players moving left and right. Or the enemy. Take another drink. I'm sorry about yawning so much tonight. So basically, I'll reset and play this game one as best I can. I might play a couple times because I'm really not that good, but you'll get the gist of the game. Ugh, I saw it coming. I tried to duck back under the shield because my goal is. Oh, that one misses everything. So that's the 200-point piece. I found it's best not to even try to get it because I lost my shields because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I tried to move. I was going to try to duck back this way. So if you clear one side, then they have to go further left and right. It's actually beneficial to you. But see, now they're advancing pretty quick. I knew that was going to happen. I think that's game. Nope, that's it. Try again. Oh, no, I missed. I'm going to reset that because that was terrible. Had a lot of that going on when I was a kid. Reset the game. I knew that was going to happen. So now you see how they've stepped it up a little bit. A little faster. I wasn't paying attention there. It's really best to focus on one side of the invaders. Ugh. I bumped right into that. That's it. So it's really best to focus on one side of the invaders so that you can clear it so they have to move further left and right. And I move here to the middle at the beginning on purpose just because you can't hit any on the outside edge at first. Ugh. That's gonna miss. No. So I need to get this little guy. Yeah. Oh no. That was something my cousin always used to do. He would blast through a shield to make it so that he could take advantage of the I'm gonna lose the shields. See, and this is when the game gets hardest because when you miss, you have to wait. I'm gonna lose my shields. I had to get that guy though. He would have been landing pretty quick. Oh, that's it. 835. Didn't break 1,000 points. Got enough time for one more. And oh, was terrible. Oh no. Gotta get those last two guys. Ugh. Gotta get that guy. Oh, he landed. So that's game. Just about at 8 o'clock. So I will end on that note. Space Invaders was a lot of fun. I'll just go through. Yeah, so here's the moving shields. You know, you can see how that is. You know, they weren't much protection. That's really what the thing is. Here's the zigzag shots. Moving shields and zigzag shots. Fast shots. Moving shields and fast shots. It's the invisible invaders. So they only showed up when you hit one. So I'll just play this just for a couple seconds just to entertain. Ugh, I'm terrible. And you see the bullets. I mean, that's all you need to focus on, right? Oh. The shields are gonna go away. Oh. I knew that's it. That's game. So it's a little more difficult. Obviously, it's a little more challenging. Invaders with moving shields and invisible. Zigzags invisible. Zigzags moving shields. This is gonna be fast invisible. Fast zigzag shields invisible. You know, there's all sorts of variations. And then there was 1 and 2. These are 2-player games now, where it's just basically similar iterations. There were some like here where you both played at the same time, and so you both could score points. You could cross each other too, but there's one variety where the shots alternate. So you could shoot, and then the other player shoots. You know, you traded off shots. And then here's the invisibles. So it's basically the same, just with 1 or 2 players and a bunch of varieties in how it works. So if I hold both buttons and it goes quickly. Game 100. And it's 2 players. These are all 2 players, these later ones. 112. So there's a lot of games in this little cartridge. It was a lot of fun. So that's it for me for this week. As always, be healthy, be safe, wash your hands, social distance. We'll get through this, and I hope to see you next week with some more new games. I have another 15 to go, so we've played 30 now out of 400. It's going to take a while to get through them all, but I'm determined to do it. So I apologize for the pictures of the cartridges tonight. They aren't the best. I guess my flash activated and I didn't realize it. And I took these a few weeks ago, so it, you know, I've actually improved my ability to take pictures of cartridges now. So, but hopefully you enjoyed my show. If you did, like it, subscribe to it if you want to see more episodes like this that I'm playing classic Atari games. I will go into other consoles someday, but it's going to be a long time because I need to get through my Atari games first. And then I have a ColecoVision and television. I have Atari 5200, Atari 7800. I have an Atari XE gaming system. I have a Sega Genesis. I have a Nintendo Entertainment System. I have a Super Nintendo. I mean, I have PS1, PS2, but I probably won't get into the disc-based games for quite a while, if I even ever get into them, because I really never played those because I was old enough at that point. Really, I stopped playing with Nintendo Entertainment System. That was really the last system that I was really into. Played a little bit of Sega, played a little Super Nintendo, but quite honestly, you know, my gaming kind of ended with Nintendo Entertainment System. So as always, take care. I hope to see you next week. I hope somebody actually watches my Twitch someday. So, but otherwise, it's going to be uploaded to YouTube, so you can watch it there. And have a nice weekend.